the biggest problem, the dumbest thing you can do as an artist is thinking that it's my time now, I can do anyhow. Bro, you are digging your own grave.
Wait, I'm sorry, when you were recording song like this year?
Bayeke told me that song will not blow.
Wow.
Bayeke told me, even that song blow, we no go make money.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You see?
I'm putting it on blast right now.
Right.
So some artists always mess up because they're not always ready. So when they call their name, they'll start looking for their CD. So in between that space, I have done it a lot of time and it has always worked. So and sometimes the MC just need an artist to be on that stage.
Go just slide in.
So they will just say, they don't look you. Are you an artist? You have a CD? Yes, sir. Where is the CD? Yes, sir. DJ, slot it. DJ play and buy. You play the carry my give you. You go on stage.
Wow.
It always worked.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. We're back in our podcast, City Among Blacks. We're gonna get straight to it real quick. We have a very, very, very special guest in the house today. By the way, we're in the beautiful city of Dallas. I'm gonna tell you about this guy, bro. Like, listen, let me just give you this introduction. I like to give. We have Iledare Oluwajuwonlo, better known by his stage name JAYWON. He's an Afrobeat artist from Nigeria. He's also a singer, a songwriter, performer, producer, and actor. Army of the Tips, right? Following his departure from Kennis Music, he founded the Next World Music, that's his record label, in 2013. In 2009, the Nigerian Music Video Award presented JAYWON with the Best New Artist Award. He also won the award for the Best Recording at the Headings in 2013, and also at the Tush Award he won for This Year. That's the title of the song. Mr. JAYWON is known. He's an Afrobeat pop. He's a pop, Afro pop. You could call him Afro pop. Record labels Next World Music. I'll give you just to let you know the awards that this guy has actually won. When you talk about pioneers, when you talk about the beginners, when you talk about people that are the front runners in Nigerian music. If you know, you know. We have none other than Mr. JAYWON himself. Let's give a round of applause. Mr. JAYWON, welcome, sir. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us in this our wonderful podcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling me.
All too fresh, right there.
You've said it all. My own special song is Facebook Love. Whenever I use that one, any day, anytime. I don't know. I'm still jamming into tomorrow. Yes. But thank you for having, coming down, catching you, because it's been hard to catch you. That's the main thing. I've been chasing you on phone, on DMs, making sure that we can catch you.
We've been trying to make this work.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're able to catch you. It's a privilege we have you.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Oh, by the way, he's our first artist that we have on our podcast. We're just starting this, so you're our first artist officially to sit with you, and it's a privilege, bro. It's a privilege.
I'm happy to be the first.
Yes,
yeah, you are.
You are the first.
We have a gift, but we couldn't bring it because of how the movement was, which we promised we're going to send it to you.
Right.
Because you're the first person in-house interview that we are having in America. As when we're talking about celebrities that are coming from Nigeria, Afrobeat, you're the first person. So you opened it for us in America.
You opened the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, you opened it for us.
It's always good to be part of it.
You're part of the history.
Yes.
And I feel like we chatted for so long.
Yeah.
It looks like we talk like
every time. Yes.
All right, let's get straight to it, man. Bro, talk about yourself. Like, for people that don't know, this new Gen Z and all these people that really don't know who JAYWON is, who is JAYWON? And how do you get the name JAYWON?
You see this question, I like to just say I'm like every other guy on the street.
Okay.
Who's blessed with a talent, knows what he wants, and I just go for it. Every time I don't, not as much as people want to IPO, people want to, say a lot of good things about you, but I just always see myself like as every other dreamer out there who's just trying every day and just keep it, moving. Because I always know that where I'm going to is more important than where I am at the moment. So I don't stop. So I'm like you, I'm like him, I'm just blessed with this music. And that's why I can't stop a lot of things that have happened in my life. And I still ask myself, because it's more than the music. It's more than all these movies. It's more than all these things. So when you just see me as, as every other guy.
As every other guy. So where were you born? Where were you originally, and where did you grow up in Nigeria?
Okay, so I was born in Kogi State.
Okay.
Egbe, to be precise. It's a part of Kogi that is called Okun. So Yoruba speaking tribe from Kogi State. So that's where I went to. That's where I started my life. And later went to Federal Polytechnic Bida in Niger State. And then I moved to Lagos, and that's when I actually discovered I can actually do this music. Boom.
Oh. Thank you for that. Me already, you know me and you talk now. You are Gen Z daddy in my own front. So my own question will be different from how Big Vic is giving you. Me, I'll drag you fast to the front. Do you ever see you and Odumodu making music together?
So because music is...
Don't mind me, I kind of drag you up.
Yeah, I know, like...
We're mixing it.
Yeah, so music is spiritual to me. I won't lie to you, like, the only time I've heard anything from Odumodu I love is this last song that he did with this guy. This American artist. This American Nigerian artist. And normally, I always use this green...
Oh, yeah.
I know it's Toby or
no.
Tobe. Right.
If you can make such music, maybe one day will work. But I've not really heard anything really that I can really relate to when it comes to it.
For his style, for the kind of style.
Music. So, and I don't know. So because I'm from a different school of thought when it comes to music.
Okay.
And a lot of times I get in trouble because of the way I talk about things. Because there's some things that don't just make sense to me when it comes to music.
So are you saying, okay, this is not personal, nothing personal with this guy. You like him as a normal guy,
I love his,
as a personal
like
guy,
I said,
right?
The first time someone ever asked me about him, I love his story. I love his tenacity and strength and spirit to be successful. You feel me? And everybody don't have to like the music. Maybe I'm just one of those people that don't like Odumodu's music. And it's not a problem. If you see it as a problem, then that's your problem. That's not my problem. Because a lot of people don't like my music. They come to me on Twitter, you see them all the time.
Yeah.
I'm probably the artist that's blocked the most people on Twitter. As of today, I probably have over 1,000 people.
Damn.
So, and some of them don't like me, and I understand. See, do you know how long I've had haters?
So, some people will say, if the table was turned, if Odumodu was sitting here now and he say, I don't like JAYWON's music, how would you feel?
Well, I like JAYWON.
But I like JAYWON.
That's cool. That's
okay. Okay.
Well, why would I have a problem with that? Okay. It's only somebody that's just does not understand how this thing works.
Okay.
That's still just getting carried away and not understand that there's some things that you don't even need to pay attention to.
But how do you feel when over time the young, let me call them, we have Cat A, Cat C, young upcoming artists where they, should I use the word, some kind of would use you as a way of coming up? Because Odumodu is not going to be the only one. There's a song that, I'm not sure if you hear this one, and I'm not trying to drag you in anybody's name, where Ice Springs, kind of this recent song where it was talking about we're making money, everybody used that song. How do you feel? How do you manage the fact that you have a song that over the years it has been an evergreen and they keep using that part to feel like, okay, JAYWON is that person that, every year comes out. How does that get to you in the music industry?
That's the blessing. That's probably why some of them don't like me, because they don't know, because they feel like he's always around. He's just always there. And it's a blessing. I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah.
Look at, bro, do you know people that came during my time? I mean, them they still talk about
facts though. That one.
I could go with the list. We have Clever J. We have a lot of us. No. I'm just saying there's a bunch of them.
Don't go there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you why a lot of them don't like me. Do you know how many people they've tapped into my music in this industry?
Right.
Do you know how many of them? Every day you see them make music from my music, make different records from my record, and the whole industry knows. They can't tell.
But how do you feel?
I just feel like it's me. It's only me. Do you understand?
I think you have a very.
I made that game. Do you know how many young talents broke, like out with the cover of Ajay. There was a boy, what's his name? Diamond G-Man. They had a cover to Ajay. They had almost 10 million streams on the audio mark, bro.
Wow.
Almost 10 million streams on audio mark. And that's my song. Do you know what that means? And it was not the only one. They were, like if you go and Google JAYWON Ajay, and I bet you if you go on YouTube, you'll see more than 10 that they've uploaded that Ajay cover. I can wake up one day and take everything down. It's just one email. The boy, Diamond G-Man, he had a video shoot. He posted it, even had it on streaming platform. I'm losing money. But sometimes if I said I want to take all this music down, ask me, what do I get? What do I get for taking it down? So, at the end of the day, it's not a business, it's not a good business decision, right? Because that's like distracting people from listening to your own music. There's a lot of covers with the same beats, with the same sound. You know? But I ask myself, what do I stand to gain for taking all this music down? Why do I need to do it? So, but the industry knows all these things. They know that when it comes to evergreen music, when it comes to all these things, they know we got it. They know we've been doing it. They know we've been fully represented. But they don't talk about it. It's only when JAYWON says one thing, then they start hearing. So you understand, but
I mean, you can see where you see where they're coming from now.
for me, I understand this thing.
You're a legend in this game. Like, so everything.
Listen, I don't even like that word.
Okay, but every time.
That legend word. Okay. Once they start to call you legend,
but you're a legend.
They make you retire.
Because
Right. They start to call you legend and say make you retire with that. Hey, bro, is it me? It's too personal for me.
Okay.
Bro,
but you know, say anytime.
Do music. Bro, I don't know what will have happened to me. I'm not sure if I'd be alive.
Wow. Okay.
See, all of that people know me that no matter which program I get with you, once I enter studio, I don't remember what you do. I don't remember what the ate, the bad belly, their plan. Once I'm in the studio, I'm making more music. And when I make this music, trust me, what I know about this industry that has been happening, that has been working for it for years. Once I get it right, once I get the right music and it's being promoted, you will take it. Bro, that was how I made all the songs from this year, from the Philip, from Facebook Love, from Ajay, from Saro, all these records. And I know once it comes right and sounds right to these people, and trust me, have you listened? I don't know if you listen to Ankara. If you listen to Ankara, it's
yeah.
And bro, trust me, he's going there. He's gonna get there. And you remember, JAYWON said it. And bro, how many people has made a song with Ankara, tied to Ankara? Ankara is evergreen. Ankara will be talked about to the rest of this whole world. Ankara will be the face of Africans till eternity, bro. We are promoting this song. It's growing every day, and it's gonna get there. And if it gets there, bro, you know what will happen. You and I know what's gonna happen when this song gets to that place where it's going. I don't. Yes, everybody wants to be number one. But if you think about it, you understand that everybody cannot be number one. But some people will have number one song to be, and in the next 1-2 years, nobody will ever talk about them again.
Okay, true. JAYWON, right? Before I don't mean to interrupt you, my brother. All right. I have you talking about evergreen. Congratulations on your new album, right? I'm really, we are proud of you because I've listened to it, and I think it's a great body of work. My opinion. Why evergreen? Number one, and what inspired you to make that whole body of work? Because I love the album, and we'll talk a little bit more about the album. So why evergreen? Why that title?
Evergreen is just one word that is synonymous with JAYWON. Every time we talk about JAYWON, people he has the evergreen song. Yeah, he has this. And it just stuck. I listen to the album and I be like, wow, there's a lot of evergreen songs on this album. There's a lot of records that I think will stand the test of time on this project.
Okay.
True.
And I'd be like, okay, why not just
call it
go for the evergreen?
Okay.
And I'm not the type that I'll create the title of the album first and start building. No, I build the songs, I make the songs, and then it will define itself. So that was just how it worked for me. And like I said, music is too personal. And bro, I spend money in this industry. I spend a lot of money, and it's because I know I spend a lot of money promoting myself. It's been me all my life.
But how has that been? So I have people that give me informations, and what I heard about you was no disrespect to Kennis music, and I don't want to drag them into about you, but I've heard about and you can confirm this for me, like you've been the one to try promoting yourself while you're even with Kennis. And how is that been? And for you now that you're here, still promoting it yourself, what is that thing you think Nigerian, is that a structure we don't have that makes somebody like you have to go through that, promoting where you have to do it yourself, where there's no funds, coming from a record label that was big that time, that somebody like me was able to find out, like, you really, it becomes an issue because people don't know that you're the one pushing it yourself. People feel like JAYWON was doing Facebook Love, it was going around, but the mere fact is, was you. And it becomes a real big fight, and, people still don't know to date. Until date, you're still that man. What do you think do you think our banking industry, do you think all these companies, what would you have loved to share to help young coming up? Because you're still promoting it yourself. And the gap is still that part that people don't want to put the money behind the good work of body work like yours. So what would you like to share with us?
So in my own case, I've always asked myself, who can do this better than you? And I always be like, nobody actually. But you have to trust people, right? You have to try. So me coming to Kennis Music, meeting with Kennis Music, in the first place, how did I even get to Kennis Music?
Yeah, how did you get to Kennis Music?
I got to Kennis Music.
That's the first
a friend
question.
of mine that featured me on the record, this record became big, and he was invited to perform at the Kennis Music Easter Fiesta. And I went with him, and I got there, we were sitting in the car, chilling inside AC. And I wasn't comfortable sitting in the car. Like, man, we're out here. We're supposed to be networking, and you feel me? And I got to backstage. I saw Alariwo and Jedi, and the rest of them. And I saw her coming as a performer. I'd be like, man, I'm not coming, but I'm better than all these people on stage. You feel me? Like, I gotta be on this stage. And because I had this style, if I want to perform on the stage, that has always worked for me. And I said, okay, let me try
What is the style?
This style, I'll be at the back of the stage, be behind the DJ, and when they call other artists to perform, there's always a gap between when they will call the artist, when they will grab the CD, they give it to the DJ to play.
That space.
So some artists always mess up because they're not always ready. So when they call their name, they'll start looking for their CD. So in between that space, I have done it a lot of time and it has always worked. So and sometimes the MC just need an artist to be on that stage.
Go just slide in.
So they will just say, don't look you. Are you an artist? You have a CD? Yes, sir. Where is the CD? Yes, sir. DJ, slot it. DJ play and buy. They carry my give you. You go on stage.
Wow.
It always worked. So I said, but this is a bigger stage. It's not those your stage, your first stack and I said, I will try. Bro, I did it. And right there, they were looking for a CD. I gave them the CD. They put that CD on. They gave me the mic. I jumped on stage. I started performing and the whole crowd went crazy. Bro, this shit they were showing it live on AIT, on all the AITs in Nigeria.
Wow.
So imagine a young artist with no manager, nothing, just got on stage, started performing, I started killing. And before I knew, everybody started saying, feel it before I left that stage.
Wow.
Yes.
Till today, some people still attack me and say, JAYWON, you were the reason why I didn't perform at 2009 Kennis.
Because you took everything away.
Because after my performance, I just saw KK and D1 ranting at the backstage. What is that? Who is this? We don't know him. Why is he on stage? We don't know where he came from. So, bro, there were long list of other artists supposed to perform.
Wow.
So from that point, they said, so no upcoming artists can perform again. So this one I've lifted,
change the time upcoming.
So now
there's nothing like upcoming slot anymore.
So they said, no, any artist that's gonna come up must be a known artist who has video on TV. That they call 1-2 person, they call my guy again. So that means I'm coming back on stage. So I came back on that stage and everybody just
went crazy.
That confirmed that. So, that makes sense.
So this story now, I just saw Kenny walk up to me and said, do you have a phone? I said, yes. Take this number. He gave me his number right there.
He just walked to you and gave you his number.
Bro.
Wow.
No, he didn't give me his number. He took my number.
Oh, okay.
He didn't give me the number. He took my
your number and he called you.
I was looking like,
The old Kennis.
Keke.
That
Yeah,
time.
he took my
Your
number.
number. Wow. So that moment, you knew something was, you knew your life was gonna change.
Bro, definitely, but man.
At
man,
that
I was
time.
taking 1 month, call, no call. Every day, my phone. Until the call came. So, where we going is this. My life I've always been that guy that is always
Working with the time.
working and always just pushing. So getting to Kennis music was a dream come true. But then we are in a label that has over 10 artists, bro. How you gonna survive? It's just some guy that came from Kogi State, from Abuja. Has no parent, has nobody in Lagos. Bro, when I was in Lagos, my parent didn't even know where I was. So I have to keep moving. I can't say because I'm under this label, I will be waiting for them to do everything for me. Yes, they shot the first. People didn't even know that like it was only 2 videos Kennis shot for. He shot Fever there and they shot Bonbon for me. Those are my 2 videos. Shot for me. The rest song, it was Facebook Love was me and Essence.
Yeah.
So it was more like it was my song in the beginning before I gave the song to you. And then the other one, Jawo. They were both like songs I put together for them. So those videos are not really like my video. So, but a lot of people, I shot probably 7 to 8 videos.
Okay.
So I'm telling you now that most of those other videos, like 5 more videos, I shot with my money. Well, I've been shooting one video, I've been shooting a day like that, and I was hearing some guy at the back just gossiping and they was just talking and just yelling. I don't know why Kennis must just be wasting money. You only promote JAYWON. Why is it JAYWON all the time? I just look at that.
Wow.
But
At that time.
You know that I've been doing all these things. But that's why when I left, there was not so much difference because I've been doing this in all my life, investing my money. Back, I make money and putting it back, bro. Sometimes I can go like a month and say all the money I'm making this month is for a particular project. So that's why it's very easy for me, bro. I know how many. I know they brag, but I know in the industry. You can. The only thing you can say is JAYWON no pay.
Omo Brago, you don't pay your dues, man.
I lost it. I say the only thing when you talk say JAYWON no pay complete.
Oh, okay.
But you don't fit talk say JAYWON no pay you.
Nah,
If you
difference
say
day.
give JAYWON discount,
Right.
you can never say JAYWon no pay.
That's a big word, though.
Bro, I'm
That's a big word for you.
And nobody, and nobody don't
That's
come
fine.
out.
bro, because I'm telling you for a fact, I'm not the kind of guy you want to tell me and say JAYWon. Bro, a lot of these guys, I can tell a lot of people that pass through me. If I start counting him, you probably just be saying
JAYWON, honestly, we don't hear any scandal from you all through that time where you were just popping. No scandal, we don't even till now. Not just you and Odumodu, just they go. Why?
He always had fights, though. He had a fight with Idris.
Oh, that time, yes. That one did not.
Didn't even go
more.
viral like
Yeah, but I don't think personally for him,
No,
he doesn't
personal.
have
He doesn't.
bad
Yeah,
record.
no
I've
big
never
issue.
had-
Nobody hear any scandal. Nobody talk. Say this one, the JAYWON perform, you don't pay me
But
or
the
something.
Gen Z have been dragging him,
all
though.
those ones.
The Gen Z have been dragging
No,
him.
the Gen Z that do that because
Right.
they don't understand.
They don't. Yeah.
And some of them they feel like if you're coming for their favorite,
They will attack you. They will attack you.
Wow, I just use like catch trips. I have
you
more
have
pressing
more-
issues to do. So if I'm coming, so I just say catch trips with you guys because I end up doing.
But do you know sometimes how they move in the social media world towards you? Do you think it doesn't affect your brand in terms of, even though you see it in a good way, which I can tell you don't take it personal, but don't you think sometimes, you end up checking the Arrestar case, you came online, don't you think sometimes you become that person they feel like they can try, if I'm making sense? We have a lot of OGs, which is a good thing because you manage it, you don't like Idris bad. It just goes sideways. But you still don't. But don't you think it affect the brand of your music and everything like that?
Everything, if you look at it that way, at the end of the day, you get distracted.
From the main thing.
You need to understand that I've been here. I know how these things move. I know how these things work. They don't. Everybody see the biggest problem. The most The dumbest thing you can do as an artist is thinking that it's my time now, I can do anyhow. Bro, you are digging your own grave. When you start to think, it's my time now, I can do anyhow. But you see that anyhow, when you want to, it will catch up with you in no time. So whatever you know you cannot do tomorrow, not do on today.
Oh no, that one award for the
whatever
wise.
you cannot do tomorrow and still jello, not do on today because
today.
if you chop am, if you jello today, tomorrow go bad for you.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of times there's some things like the likes of whiskey, Bonner, David can do and still go scot-free.
But why do you think those people they go scot-free and others don't get it scot-free?
Because, bro, it's because they've crossed that line. And I'll tell you for a fact, that line that they cross is only few people that manage to cross it. It's only few people that you can talk about some line that people like Two-Face crossed.
Fact.
Some that people like B-Square crossed. Some line that people like Pasuma crossed. People like Kwan.
Oh wow.
Just
I think there's a lot
of people like Ebenezer Obey crossing, King Sonny, those people, they only few people have been able to do it. And once you start to feel like bro, those people it's not even them. It's just that they are blessed. They just their own blessing just
special favor.
Special, and you need to understand that and look into yourself and understand what am I blessed with. JAYWON is blessed to have the evergreen song that
no one is taking you from that Nigeria.
You understand?
You're the only one that have that evergreen every year.
You understand? If you look at some other artists, they are blessed in their own different way too. So you need to look beyond all this and all that. These ones are blessed this way. How are you blessed? Oh, that one is blessed that way. So you need to don't let people decide that for you, because that's where you have problem. Because once you allow people to be the one deciding and your happiness and your blessing, you have big problem. So I will just look you laugh, because I know that people that love me will love me. I won't be making music if nobody's streaming.
Wow, that's a deep one right there.
They give us those banga line.
I won't be making music if nobody is
streaming.
So basically, say some people they still won't hear you, and that's why they give them that food we them need constantly.
Because if there's nobody streaming, I cannot, bro, and I don't ever want to put myself in some people's shoes, because we are different. Bro, I know so many people that had number one songs 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and I know where they are right now. I don't want to be there.
That's facts, bro. That's facts.
That one is big one in the industry.
Bro, I know.
It happened to a lot of people.
It's happened to a lot, but you see, once you are taking care of your bills, you package them, everything they go, you live your money, everybody job. But that you don't know who you are. You don't know the kind of blessing that you are. You don't know how blessed you are. Once you are, bro, sometimes things might be slow, but you still manage to make things work and still keep moving. You don't know who you are. Bro, I know what people are going through. I'm in America, I know how many people I'm taking care of, even as I don't get. So, as an artist,
Baba, you get.
Calm down.
You get.
As an artist,
don't worry, I don't go collect money from you, but you get.
You need to just understand. You need to appreciate yourself.
Talking about song, JAYWON, what song would you say actually brought you to that limelight? I have my own that I, from my own era, my own time. But what song would you say that you say, okay, even when you were recording this song, say, this song could go make people know, say, JAYWON don't arrive.
I know they do that one, yeah. I'm not the one that because this one not going because it has happened to me a lot of times.
Okay.
The one that I say, is this one going?
Then you find out it's another one.
So every song is just a song.
Okay.
Until it becomes a hit record.
Okay.
Every song is just it's just like every other.
So when you were recording, I'm sorry, when you were recording song like this year,
Oyebanji told me that song will not blow.
Wow.
Oyebanji told me even that song blow, we look to make money.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You see?
I'm putting it on blast right now.
Right.
I'm telling you.
It does happen though.
It does happen. I mean, yeah.
Trust me, he told me that. So that is when.
But how do you feel now, like over the years, remembering that statement,
right,
and seeing how that song becomes
That's the national. Was it at one point a national anthem in Nigeria?
Always
Let's be real.
when that time
Let's
comes,
be real, though.
You can't just take that vibe away it melts our minds.
So that's why when I'm telling you that music, you cannot say this one will be the one. Bro, when I was recording IG has done more
Wow.
for me than any song.
IG is my first song you ever replied me.
You don't talk that Ajay like 3-4 times already.
That
here
Ajay
today.
song.
Yeah.
Bro, you know there's a lot of mix with Philo,
Right.
Zlatan, and Magneto.
Right.
That's even the original song. No, but Abanike is not even on the original song. It was the one that did the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, the one I've been listening to is the one with you.
Barry
Barry J. and
That's the one that I think.
That
Yeah.
one I just
It was compelling.
Watching people on TikTok till now, like
It's compelling.
Always going crazy, like the numbers on TikTok. But you see the music, bro. I don't even know what. So many times I'll call my producer, I say, "How did you record this idea?" I said, "Daddy, you just came to the studio with a bottle of wine, and just said you wanted to do something different." That's it.
Wow.
So, and the artist, I look the IJ song and be like, the whole project, that was the same project where I had Saru. Saru's song that just keeps growing every day.
Saru grows every day.
That was another one I have.
Yep.
I have Inside Life with Odumodu Blck, that same project.
Oh yeah. Those guys.
You know, so the music for me, you cannot, because you need to let people decide. I always let people decide. I always leave it for them to say, this is the song we like, this is the song we beat. Because you can't, it's not for you. I always say that the music is not for me. It's for the people. And no matter how much I love a particular song, like, look at Ankara. Ankara was actually on my was supposed to be on my last album. I took it out.
Why?
Because I have so many songs, and I just took it and I knew I wouldn't be able to do what I want to do with the song. I took it out, and since then, a lot of people, my friends, be calling me, "Why now? Where is our Ankara now?" As a matter of fact, there's a guy, a friend of mine in Chicago. I gave the song to him. See, he has an Ankara festival. So he just be using it. He said, until I gave it to him. Wow. He said, "I need that song." I said, "Just be using it to promote yours, but please don't send the file to anybody. But you can be using it to promote all your content and stuff." So people, I've seen how much people love the song and how much impact it makes. And I said, okay.
You said you took the Ankara song
From the last album to add to this song.
So you've had it all this while.
All this while.
Wow.
I posted a video on my page. That was 2021 or 2022 in Houston with some Mexican guy, you know, and we're out. I just played randomly from my friend, and all of them jump on my side dancing to the song.
Wow.
2021. So I'll be like, I look at people's reaction towards this song that is not out yet. I was like, okay. You know, wow. And it was just the right time for me to put it out. So when people say, "Yeah, this song is," I said, "Man, the industry we have right now, everybody is tired of the same sound." That's why a lot of your aliens are scared of putting out record right now. They know what they're doing because they know right now the industry is going through a phase.
I was just telling Otu Fresh the same thing.
He's going to swallow whoever is dropping. And that's why everybody's putting out record and everybody's taking out their piano from the sound. Everybody now understood that. Why do you think Rema's album is one of the albums that is dance that everybody is still dancing to? Because it's different.
It's different.
It came out. It's not like the best, but it's different. And it gives you a room to listen to something. So you understand that change. It makes you're tired. Everybody's tired. Me, I'm tired. He knows. The team, they know that everybody's tired for this industry. Now let's give them something different. That's why that album looks like it's one of the best albums so far. Because, bro, go on your timeline. I'm very sure you will see somebody who say bum 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 Zimba. It's not as if it's just because they
I was able to understand that something then changing.
Time. The industry is going through a phase. So if you put out a record, you must be able to put out something different from what everybody's been listening to because they're tired.
Right.
And if you give them the same thing over again, it's a waste of time. Right now, I'm very sure one of the songs that's going right now is
Awolowo, yeah.
Fido.
It's different from
It's
everything.
different.
You don't understand.
So yeah, it's different.
Listen,
So-
some people that do gra, you see them number 1, number 2, and still doing those old rubbish music. Just be watching as the thing come up.
I see go calm down.
When you see a record and you hear one, when you know say this one is fire,
original.
what are you put it back? Sorry to say, no respect to Asake.
Yeah.
It's last album. But you see that record with Asake and Whiskey. Don't you see it? It's going crazy because it's different. What about the other songs? The other songs there now.
Yeah.
But that particular song,
It's deep. Yeah.
I think.
What do you
Whiskey-
think about, based on what you're saying, what do you think about the recent awards that was given to Tyler about the Afrobeat? As an OG, as a Gen Z daddy, and for you being in the game, and for you living in America, how does that make you feel? What would you like to put out there in terms of your own perspective towards that case about the award? You know, a whole Afrobeat given to Tyler, and she did said, and I quote, you know, she was saying like, I'm on piano, everything. I'm sorry to drag you into that a little bit of that word.
because trust me about this discussion. I had this discussion with my friend, this morning. I'm one of the people that didn't like it when they call us Afrobeats.
I was about to. Okay, ask that.
I'm one of the
Why?
people that didn't like it. And because some people that just feel like, okay, the face of Nigerian music in the UK just came together and said Afrobeat is what we do. I'd be like, what is this? But there was only one thing that, you know, that interests me, and it's the fact that if it is a way to give us a face, if this is the way that we're gonna have a face in the world of music, okay,
That's
so
cool.
be it. But that is not who we are. Afrobeat is not everybody's music. Afrobeat is not my music. A lot of people use. You cannot wake up one morning and tell me that Timmy Dakolo and Davido does the same music. You cannot wake up and tell me that Thames and Tiwa Savage does the same music. You cannot. That's what they did.
You just
They tell me
categorize
say-
everything
they tell
in
me
one-
say- You're telling me
one
now that,
package.
okay, Eve Pasuma dropped a song today and the song went out to be number 1, and you will say that is Afrobeat.
I get where you're
So
going.
you
with
understand?
this.
And that is what it's been.
That's what it is.
They just group everybody.
In one
Once
pack.
you are from Nigeria, you do music.
It's Afrobeat.
That's why when everybody came out and say, I'm doing Afrofusion, I'm doing.
Afro pop.
Why are you just understanding that? But if you call it Afrobeat since, and you've been chopping, and you've been going everywhere and claiming the Afrobeat. But now when you see that it's not this definition, it's not they're beginning to realize. All of them that are complaining. But then when it was working for them, they will not complain. So Tyler coming out, Tyler is just doing what they would have done, what they should have done. Why they were correcting
Yes, she corrected them.
everybody that,
Like, yeah.
yo, I'm Afrovision, I'm not Afrobeat. When you were collecting all the awards, you did not went and they called you
Change
Afrobeat.
it.
You didn't complain. You was all there. But Tyler just did the same thing to let you know, I'm not Afrobeat.
I'm a piano. Right.
That is what, and that, nobody should get mad. Because when you were doing it and it was working for you, you never complained.
That's a
You never
valid point.
complain now.
Right,
You know,
because she
and
she
did better.
did, yeah.
And
She
That's
told
a
him.
valid point.
Yeah, she told him, like, listen, I respect, I appreciate this. Don't get it twisted, but I'm not Afrobeat. And she actually named a lot of artists that I really, really
That gave the room for that.
exactly. And she ended up saying, I do on my piano. Hey guys, hey, it is what it is. She knows they were gonna come for her. You could tell, but she was like, hey, this is. But like what JAYWON is saying. Why did not they get to those time? That time when I no talk,
They did not complain.
when I no talk.
Nobody, but she just did what every other person who has won any awards outside Nigeria should have done.
So if I bring you into this, you're saying that in the likes of when people like D'banj were collecting MTV days, something like that should have happened.
We were not called Afrobeat.
Yeah, because that's I remember then it
were
went
not called
kind of
Afrobeat.
Then. So the whole Afrobeat thing started from
2010,
When them David do,
not
them
even
started
2010.
singing
That should be like
2012.
that probably be like 15 or 16. That's when the whole Afrobeat thing started trending.
When did
started saying Afrobeat? Because 2013, it wasn't Afrobeat. I bet you. Maybe they were trying to cook. They cook another time.
This is some history you are giving us here for everybody that will be watching this one.
So
because there's a lot of people doesn't know this.
A lot of people don't know this.
Now I know why you Gen Z daddy now. It makes sense. Your Gen Z daddy makes sense. I think we have to, because these are very, very vital things that people banter and fight that they don't
people
know.
don't know.
But trust me, when they banter do all this, you just laugh. You like,
But if you were there, JAYWON, and they gave you the award during that time, you still have no go know now.
But why would I know when I'm not done?
Really?
I've been there enough to know the difference between A from B. But listen to me. The only thing is, let me tell you this.
Okay.
I feel like there's something that is not being talked about. And it's the fact that some of these people, maybe the same people that cook the whole thing. Because you don't know what happened behind. Maybe they probably tell them that, you have to just stick to this Afrobeat thing. Maybe it's now that they don't have mouth to talk, even they know this. Because how can everybody know Afrobeat is fella? Why can't you just add S to it and say that's what everybody? But I said, if it's gonna give us a face, which did give us a face?
It did.
Which did give us a face. But
let's
that
be
doesn't mean
real.
we should not, identify with, ourselves with who we are. Like, say it the way it is. You don't know, bro, look at that guy. You'll be like, they see now. Because he said, I'm at my piano. And because they're trying to, stick to who they are. And because they too, they know that a lot of everybody, some people are not happy with the Afrobeat thing. And trust me, between you and I'm telling you for a fact, if you don't know, most of the African countries are not happy with the Afrobeat thing. Because they are being called Afrobeats. Everybody is being called Afrobeat. And they're not liking it. You think Ghana is so in love with it? No. Some of them just don't have no option.
I think it reduces us to reduce our power.
You think the East African artists think they're happy that they are all being called Afrobeats? Come on, bro. They're not happy. You don't have no
I think
option.
we have to bring you back. This topic you just bring up, it's deeper than this just surface you just push. Because like I was telling a couple of my friends, I said Nigeria is everywhere, but you made a valid point. It's not just Nigeria alone in Africa. And there's a lot of people that put a lot of work. Fali Pupa, all those people.
But they categorize.
Fali Pupa is up though. I think he just woke up. I'm just so happy that the kind of move he's been making lately, I just be like, finally, you know who you are. Fali Pupa is huge.
Yes.
I feel like in Africa, some people don't just know how huge.
How big he is.
Very, very.
He is huge.
Very,
Right
very.
now, I'm seeing all the movement. You'll be like, wow. And I'm probably one of the few people that met Fali Pupa when he was Fali, as in crazy Fali Pupa. He came to Nigeria. It was him and Two-Face back then. We should talk about it recently when he came to that. And Fali Pupa is not. Fali Pupa is way. He's as big as a lot of Nigerian artists.
Yeah.
I agree.
Have you seen his shows?
I agree. Yes.
So now I feel like I see him. I won't be surprised if Aluba is nominated for this year. I won't be surprised. So
Recently, it's killing it.
Remember,
He has
you
this
said
dance.
it first.
Remember
You said it first.
Remember I said
Exclusive. You said it first.
I want to, with what you said, I want to put you a little bit out. A lot of Nigerians might not know you're part of the committee that, the Grammy, everything. And when we talk about Grammy now, are you part of people that we can try
I'm
our...
just a voting member.
Okay. Let's even. A lot of people get that thing confused. I have a friend also. Shout out to Tim Manny. He's also, he's a good artist in New York.
Can you break down?
He's also the same. How did you come? Who gave you the award? Like, did you apply? How did that come along?
I think it's like the two different bodies.
Okay.
You can either be a professional member or a voting member.
Okay.
And then the voting member is for professionals, like artists. I know that a lot is, aside the fact that you need to be recommended by two voting members. And then they decide if
you qualify or not.
So it's pretty simple. But you have to be recommended by two
voting members.
And it's way more than that.
And what is are you part of the people that during the Grammys you guys gonna sit down and say, okay, we're nominating this artist, are you part of the people that'll be making those calls? Oh,
It started at that.
okay. Shout out.
the-
Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Congratulations.
That's-
That's a big.
Sorry.
That's a big thing. It's not something I think we should sweep under the rug.
But you know
Because of your work, your body of work, and the amount of years you've put into the industry, we really appreciate that. Thank God for your life, and it's a blessing. I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I think a lot of people doesn't even know how value it is now because of how it is.
Oh, because you know Nigerians, they don't ever. Oh, I'm used to that, bro. I'm the type that they don't. All the things that I've done, they just don't value it. Not that they don't, and it's nothing but just. Some people just don't really know.
Who are the people that you offend that just don't? Over the years,
I think the way
what happened? Who in the music industry you offend? You step on their toes, and they say, "Let JAYWON just make sure JAYWON is."
For every day, I keep disappointing them, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I think,
bro.
but one thing, he's very vocal. He's not somebody that you say sit down and just shut up and sit down. He can't. He's not one of those. And Nigeria likes those kind of people.
You know the kind of work I put into my craft.
Right.
Do you know how much work? This ain't me, bro. In Nigeria, I'll break it down. I'll tell you something. When we did the Army of Thieves, we shot in Switzerland, Czech Republic. Do you know how many things they told me? You know how many things are here? Bro, how many Nigerian actors acted in an Hollywood movie that was #1 in over 100 countries? You can pick them. You can pick them in that, even the whole industry. You can pick them. Say, you've acted in a movie, Hollywood movie, the Hollywood movie was #1 in over 100 countries. How many?
But what?
Well, I did it.
Listen, but you did it.
And
that's why I remember when I was giving you your flowers.
It's just one scene. Go and do the one scene.
It's just one scene. Say that just one scene.
Bro,
if that was, maybe try them now. Easy.
I don't hear for this.
Wow.
You know how much, bro? Is this same?
But do you think you offend somebody in the industry?
I don't know. But the thing is, I know things with the spoil, with the worry them because they just don't. You don't like the vibe. Is he here? This guy.
We got to commend you for that because in your time, if we go back to the industry right now, I don't think there's anybody in his time that's still.
That's what I was trying to mention. He doesn't want me to mention their names, and if I mention, I have 10 of them.
We gotta respect him.
No. I respect him. But me, I'm saying in my own thing. I'm saying.
But the thing is, let me look at bro.
I want to give him his flowers, Baba. It's not
come for me for
right.
It's part of
things with me and they use and thank God every day.
So is that the reason why you don't want us to mention those names that surround you?
Because I'm grateful. I'm thankful, bro.
Right.
And
that's the main thing.
To look like,
that's the main thing.
Do you know how much I'm blessed? Like I don't just. A lot of the times I look at myself and I be like, man, yes. I'm blessed, bro.
As a team, as a member of Grammy, as somebody that have connection and been living in Nigeria here in America, we've dragged you a lot, and I'm glad. And this is my own last question: what is that tip that you can give upcoming artists that can help them without not feeling like you're putting out the answer out? What is, sometimes back in the days, they say, teacher will say, go and read the entire textbook. What is that thing you could give that could just help an upcoming artist? It doesn't have to be about voting. But basically, when you find yourself in a room where they discuss some things, like let me just give you these guys, even though you don't appreciate it, let me just put it out there for you guys.
It's not like an advice. But you just need to understand that I can't give you what I don't have. And even if I have it, I have to decide if I'm going to give it.
JAYWON, don't show me one part. Who can make JAYWON carry me go?
Even if I have it, I have to decide. I have to be convinced so that's everybody will not support you. Everybody will not be there for you. So you need to always learn to understand that you need to carry your problem on your head.
That's the main thing.
Every time. Always know that I'm the voice. My decision first counts. It's me first. Like, so yeah, you need to convince yourself. I always ask an artist, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because let me tell you, to be a dreamer, to be successful in life, whatever you do, there will be disappointment, there will be
failures.
That one is
it's normal.
You must fail.
Normal. If you never fail, you never do.
You see that failing part is one thing that just so that the biggest failure that you can feel is when you fail and you do not learn anything from that.
But you go ahead.
So, but you see, failing is just, bro, I love when I fail. I fail, yes. I'll fail 100 times. I'll get up 100 times because, bro, coming this far in my career has been God and me, mostly
Wow.
me. So I always ask myself, I'll make some dumb moves. I will not make some moves sometimes. I'll make the biggest move that I did not make. Sometimes I just stepping out of my house and just make a call can just be the biggest move of your life. But sometimes you invest some money and put it and it will not work. So you need to understand that every day you have to keep moving, and whatever comes your way, just know that pass it. You don't come. But trust me, people will always disappoint you. People will not come through for you like you want it. You will always make mistakes, both in your relationship, both in your career, but you need to understand that keeping like just moving, making moves and staying focused is the best thing that can ever happen to you. And you don't stop.
Wow.
That is after you've convinced yourself and said, this is what I want to do. So if you are not ready,
if you're even thinking about it,
if you're even thinking about it,
you're not ready.
Yet.
Oh, sure. The journey never begins.
You must be ready to leave everything aside first and say, okay, this is what I want to do.
Wow.
And just keep it moving. See, every other thing that happens, you need to just know how to wave them when they come. Don't let them hold you down. That's why me, bro, I forgive too much. Because a lot of the times I'll be like,
but you know they forgive again. You they give them back.
They don't do me.
They don't to do.
Bro, this is just don't do me. Bro, do you know? I know this is just don't do me.
But you don't even know. You don't know where to start.
I won't let you. These people don't do me for this industry. That's why a lot of them I just be like, I've shown you love before. I've shown you love before. I've shown even you. You when they talk. Even you. So I look at all of them. And I be like, if this one fit fuck up. I know artists for this industry, we say he's popular now. He just wake up, carry him bag one day, enter my house. But I say, I'm not going back to Abeokuta. Staying here.
You don't want to mention the name? JAYWON, no.
So, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's no, when I tell you, bro, if I start with the call names, I just be like, really? Why are you doing for? Because, and I pity them. Because, where is the karma? When those things start in the app, we will still be here laughing.
I think sometimes you need to, basically of the information I heard about you, you're very OG that have done a lot. I'm from what the people that are close to you that you might not know. They're like, sometimes you have to talk. That's what they told me. Like, they were like, JAYWON have done a lot that you will never see him talk. And that's how I found about working with Kennis, doing all those things. But it's been nice we have you. We do appreciate the fact that we're able to catch you today.
No, trust me, it's always a pleasure to even just talk.
I'm not to cut you short. Even these things where they explain, the way you're just expressing it, you don't know how many people where you could change, just do their life like this, change their whole career, just listening to you back in Nigeria, here.
That's why a lot of times we do this.
Yes.
Trust me, I appreciate you guys having me, man.
Yes. Oh no, we appreciate you.
No, we are.
Oh no, JAYWON.
You. Trust me,
we appreciate you.
I appreciate being here, and it's always a pleasure to be able to talk about the industry and express and share this, little wisdom, knowledge we will get.
We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for allowing you to catch you.
That his album Evergreen. I beg, where people want, people want to hear you. They want where they feel hear this song. Where can all the audience out there? They want to hear JAYWON. Where can we hear JAYWON new album Evergreen? Please give us that platform.
It's on all the platform. Though we have an issue now with Spotify, based on some of the things we talk about since. The industry, some of these young talent, some of them are just talented. They don't really understand how this industry works. So one of the producers from the album, we have an issue with it, which led to Spotify taking the album down. I felt really bad about it, but I'm talking about it now. That means I'm cool and chill. So definitely, the album is not on Spotify at the moment, but trust me, it's on every other platform. It's on Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, YouTube. So But for now, please guys, forgive me, pardon me. I'm trying my best to fix this. I'm gonna fix it. It's gonna be back on Spotify soon.
Can't wait, bro. We cannot wait. So, you guys, you hear it first. Right here on City Among Blacks. You know, we really, really appreciate you. We're gonna send you. We have our own package for you.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Go stream Evergreen on our platform.
Yes.
Go and stream Evergreen.
Stream out. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in.
Until next time, we say love, peace as we continue to connect the dot.
Thank you.
Peace out. We out, my G's.